Hello. What's going on, Dragon? Katamari? Good to see ya. Wanted to play some more of this, so here we are. I think I want to go to here. Begin. Is there, I thought it was getting better, but it's not. And that's what medication's for. Hooray. Thirsty doggos. No bugs. I feel like these lilies are important, but I haven't found a reason why yet. Go away, bug. Sure we're off on the correct direction. A bridge. Big tree. Is there a keeper of this bridge? Tried being fancy. That was the thing. Some flowers down there. Waits for bridge straw. Yeah. I didn't have the correct mouthpiece. Who is this? Alright. Calm down. Taken over by a tree. Big tree. At least like it's another place where things aren't one-shotting me. I'll take it. Okay. I can time skip. Shiny things. We'll see what these flowers are about. What we protecting over here? Some ruins down there. Can't tell if it is like protecting anything or not. Maybe it's just, oh yeah, didn't it drop like an item? I remember it dropping an item. Protecting another one of those lilies anyway. I'm not gonna mess with it. It's just gonna take forever, and I don't wanna put fire up. Just some trimming around it so it can grow even larger. On the road again. Greeting party. Hey guys. Or is this just a church up here? Or another, like, teleport. No, it is a church, I think. Good. Get T-posed. That's probably talking in there. That gives us more potency though. Ooh. Gilded iron shield. Oh, hello. Fire boys. Blood grease. Mushroom. Alright, so what's this look like on... Okay. Trying to find, like, more places where I can get those things, you know? Guess we go up to the tree, huh? Wonder if those are used for, like, something else besides that. Yeah, on your way, friends. Get your pilgrimage on. Look at all those chickens. Oh. There's a walking castle over there. Visions of Shadows of Colossus. I'm going to this tree. Here's I will be murdering on our way to this tree. I knew there was a third one. Just thought I had more time. Check out that shield. Small shield. Which means it weighs less by 0.5. But it has like a bigger parry window, right? Alright. What's going on here? Um, something I should do as well, maybe after I die here, is level up, my ashes. Oh. Just gonna go around him for now. You hear singing? Alright, what's this guy about? Ah. Wow. Get wrecked, doggos. I thought I had the roll. Oh, it's you and me. Kinda wanted to add fire to this, not gonna lie. Greedy. Let me recover. Alright. No way. Shit. First try. Opaline Bubble Tier. Crimson Burst Crystal Tier. So we can make a new elixir now. Not bad. That was fun, boss. Sure. Looks like it, don't it? That boss was something that like telegraphed its movements really well for you. So I heard singing. Just some siren call. A good time to die to bats. What is happening here? Require the double jump. Dismount, please. Well, guess we'll head down here. No singing. That's interesting. No singing. Wonder if there was something tied to that. Away with you. Not interested. Hey, Spicked. I am. I defeated a tree. A tree guard. Congrats on your winning earlier. That was pretty cool. Butterflies. There's like a bell bonging over here. A lot of sounds on the... Oh, it's probably the thing. The walking castle. Bong. Yep. This be a dog? God the head. Bong. Is that? Yeah, that was... I need to look at my goddamn map. I haven't been here. Bong. Okay, I imagine you climb that somehow. I need a rest point. I don't have any more things. Bong. It's a land octopus. We've killed those before. Bong. Keep bonging. Yeah, that looks like something straight out of Shadow Colossus. Ooh, there's a horse lord up here. Great, I'm gonna die before I can heal. Ambushers. Yeah, I see you over there. Many ambushers. God dang. Bong. Oh. Ambusher in a bush. Come on, guys. I'm wearing the same uniform as y'all. Bong. I'm gonna miss this bell when I don't hear it anymore. Bats. Bats eat mice. They don't eat people. Bats eat mice. No. Bats eat bugs. Snakes eat mice. Bong. Snakes eat mice. They don't eat people. Snakes eat mice. That's why they're on the ground. Snakes eat mice. They eat rodents for dinner. So there's like the fire boy above me. Did he just kill himself? I heard screaming. No, it's just normal screaming. Bong. How do I get up there? Maybe he come down? Horse got up there. Whatever, I'm leaving. Oh, it's the racked people. They scream, which is quite funny. This is like an actual castle. And I'm not prepared for this. Hello, sir. baby, a double. Yo, I got like the full uniform out of that. Tower of Return. Bong. Nice camera. Bong. That guy's got a spear. Bong. You know this piece from Xana's stream? Neat. I did not watch any of Xana's stream because I didn't want to be spoiled. Hey, guy. Ooh, dagger. Just a heckin' dagger. Trap, oh trap. Be wary of trap. Is this a teleport thing? Alright, I'm wary. Yeah, it's one of these things. Those teleport you to places, though. So, like, it's worth it? At least... I like these guys just screaming the entire time. It's kind of a bummer you can't, like, use these. Maybe you can, I just don't know how. But it's not really, too obvious. I'm not gonna take this. Because last time it sent me to, like, a crystal place that I had to, like, escape out of. So I guess we'll just teleport to the nearest thing, which is way the heck over here. But then we'll walk down in here and look at this whole area. I think I do need to go here for What's-Her-Face's mission. I forgot what I was leveling up. Endurance, I think? Yeah, there you go. 16 endurance. 16, 16, 18. Needs more vigor. Let me do some... Oh yeah, I wanted to see if I could level these things up. So I will do that. I have one golden seed. Look at all these things. Somber. I don't know what anything do. Strengthen ashes. Yeah, strengthen ashes. Huh. Get those in graves, I guess. I have 5 of those. I know a place I can use one of these. Maybe I should check that out. Urgent heal. Haven't used any of these. This is supposed to be really good for like cheesing things. So we might hook that up. I don't know. I don't know anything. Dagger. That's fun. Get rid of it. Erd steel dagger, and this thing was pretty cool. But you need arcane. Do you know nothing? Yeah. I don't know much. This thing looks like fun. Heavy thrusting sword. But pass. Club. Morning stars are always fun. They cause blood buildup. This war pick seemed cool. I was rocking the flail for a while. Big ol' hammer. Which seems cool. We like hammers. I'm gonna keep the spears. The pike, anyway, I think. Maybe we'll just keep the spear. Goodbye, pike. We usually like the pike, but not today. Boosts gravity sorcery. And then get rid of that. This blocks more, but it weighs way more. So pass, I guess. I don't know. It's altered. Okay. I don't know what any of this means. Send it away. Alright. Wait, I can talk to Melina. Melina? What's her face? This chick. Hi.
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well. Shall I share them with you?
Is this your next cosplay, Leah? You can just like throw on a coat.
Marika's
Done.
own words. Then, after thy death,
I'm sure it's more difficult than
I
that.
will give back what I once claimed. Return to the lands between. Wage war. And brandish the Elden Ring. Grow strong in the face of death. Warriors of my lord. Lord Godfrey.
Okay. Oh yeah, I can mix this up now. We got some new things. Steadily restores HP for a time. Okay, so a hot. Significantly negates damaged in mixed physique. I think this is like a... You can take one hit for free. Sure. And then this is stamina boost. This is a cool little mechanic they added. I like it. So I wanted to see what I could do here. Also, I gotta AFK for a moment. Be right back. Oh God. Away! It's loud! This is a Blade Master! He's keeping me in this hell! Okay. It's very loud. I'm back! I tell him monkey's back into the fucking danger zone. It's Kirby. I hate this. Might as well use some health potions. Oh, that heals everybody and gets rid of what? That's super good. Okay. Knew that was gonna happen. Oh. That's how you roast a turkey. Alright. Yeah. That was pretty fun ending. I gotta beam him, and then I gotta get this somehow. Oh, negated. Nice. All right, so I need. Yes, hologram, Pog. He's still gonna kill me though. It's not enough. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah! Where'd you go, TicTac? That was pretty epic. Where'd you go, TicTac? What's scroll says jump? Yeah. It's jump. No. No! What? You jumped through the floor? I didn't move him over to the right first. Dang it. I don't do that strat too often, so it's unfamiliar. Waddler got us in the end. We'll get there. There you go. We got it. Yeah, exit bumps are quite cruel. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Uh-huh. Jesus. Almost blocked it. Ah! It's fine. Hey, it's my first heart kill. And I'm gonna roll for it! What have I done? Ah! What the fuck? Alright, we're back. Hey, fried egg. Do you have access to moments? No, I do not. Who do I need to talk to for this? Is it the Smith guy? It's like my second time being here, so I don't even know what to do, where to go. Why would you like access to moments? That's a big hammer. Oh, the clips, yeah.
Well,
They're fun clips.
where have you been hiding? I took you for dead. No matter. Lay out your arms then.
Lay out your arms. So I can add this to my deal. And then I have that, and it arcane scales. This would change it so it scales with strength. Okay, so you can like do stuff with that. He also strengthens armaments. I feel like I'm just gonna get locked in to a weapon if I just keep upgrading it, but like, what else am I gonna do? Upgrade it. Also, I guess this wasn't the guy. You are not the guy. More strength. Yeah. And then, I don't know what this duplication does. Lost Ashes of War. So, like, if I find one I like and want to put it on something else, I can duplicate it, I guess. Alright. We made our swords stronger. This is the meat cellar. Meat and mead. Yeah. So who levels up Ashes? I guess I'll ask around. This is the hug girl.
I am pleased to see you again.
Laters. This is the spells guy.
Well then.
Which I studied but can't use because I don't have the thing. Rejection is supposed to be funny.
May the golden...
Blast people off ledges.
You've met Garank, I take it. Then owing to our duties shared, we are now comrades in arms. I think you've earned this. The power of the Golden Order to aid the hunt of those who live in death.
About D. Creates image of order to deal holy damage. Order's blade, enchanted right hand armament with holy damage.
I serve the Golden Order.
The Golden Order.
I might put this crooked land to rights, following only the guidance of the great Elden Ring. Those who live in death fall outside the principles of the Golden Order. Their mere existence sullies the guidance of gold, tainting its truth. And so it is the vermin must be exterminated, down to the very last.
Not sullied gold. Aye.
Be sure to tell me if you meet a young woman named Lanya. She's a servant to my house.
Lanya.
She's been...
Lana. There's this guy who's like, get out of my house.
We've spoken long enough.
Yeah. There's this silent person who's like, don't talk to me. But you get a gesture from them. And then there's these fellers. They selling the basic equipments. Yo, a bow! Also, this is what I need to cast my faith thing. We don't have enough faith. Yo, a bow! What is this? Oh, the trick mirror. These are all like the character starting weapons. I don't have a bell bearing, sorry. Okay, I guess I don't know how to level them up. Unless you just do it at a fire. And I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I don't know. Does anyone else know? Feel free to answer. How we level up Arts of War. Or whatever the heck. These things. Ashes. How do you level up Ashes? Or have I just not unlocked that yet? Bustin' chairs. Bustin' chairs. There's an NFC that does that, but I don't see them in your hold. Okay. Hey, blind execution. Okay. So maybe I just haven't found them yet. In the world or whatever. That's fine. Alright. Back to what we was doing. Which was going down yonder. Because we went to the tree and we fought the tree thing. This is a teleport. Tower return. Return sounds like return to something. They just aren't there yet? Okay. Thank you. They're being lazy. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till morning. I haven't done a wait thing yet. That's cool. I like it. Alright, moving on. Wait. Oh, I saw a thing. Can I get to that? Probably not. No, okay. Okay, back on the road again. Going down this way. Back to the bell. Look at all those chickens. Bong. I'm a shepherd. Ooh, more chickens. Look at all those chickens. This way, friends. This is the real game. Herding simulator. Keep going. Oh shit! You went the wrong way. We lost that one. I'm ready for the bong. Bong. Ruins. Rats. Tomb's word. There's a sheep herding game, I can't remember what it was called. I think I know what you're talking about. Man, it's always that sliver of health. Ooh, beast liver. Whoa! There's purple over there. Oh, it's one of those challenge things. It's just called sheep. Nice. Just sheep. Sheep, sheep. Look at all these lilies. A bunch of rats down here. Oh, people. Actually, heckin' people. What the? What was that? Is that supposed to happen, or did I like lag out there? That was very weird. Anyhow. Squats! Oh, is this another teleport? Ready to explore the map so far? Well, we started here, right? And then we immediately went to Godric. Realized I needed to level up a bit, so then I started exploring down here, and I went down this river into here, which took me way over here, and I explored there for a bit. Then I came back here and crossed this bridge, I think. And then went down, no, I crossed this bridge, and then did some exploring down here. And then I got teleported over here again somehow. And then we went to the underworld where stuff was like too strong for me. So then I started coming down here. Ugh. There's a message in here. Lol. Winged Scythe. Yo. Behold the message. Okay. I like scythes. Two-hander. Need faith. Wow, you need a lot of faith. Holy weapon. Do not have the faith. I do like how the torch works, though. So this is another one of those challenge things. The other challenge thing I went to, I probably could have grinded out and killed the guy, but I wasn't feeling like it at the moment, so I was just like, I'll come back to it later. I'm gonna have faith. Bong. Oh, it's back. Bong. Oh, you need a key for this, huh? Yes. Time to die over and over to this now, I guess. Bong. Yeah, like, earlier we went up to this tree and killed that boss first try. We'll see how this goes. These are cool though, little challenge arenas. I like them. Ancient hero of Zamor. He's a tall boy. Okay. Cool. None of that. None of that. No spitting. Okay, he's impossible to hit. Hits me real good though. Feel like a poking stick would be appropriate. Okay. Do your spit thing. Ah, he did the, yeah. No, not what I'm doing. Okay. Can you not, like, backstab these people? Coding it, yeah. Dead. Alive. That's about how good I did on the other one. And I don't feel like grinding it out. That one's telegraphs are a little better than the other one. And like, I should put fire on my sword and do all that stuff, and you know. There's fire damage, causes sleep buildup. Well, yeah, I should be like making these grease things. Bong. I will make 3 of them. Bong. Look at all these poison bolts, poison arrows, bone arrows, bloodborne arrows. Cool stuff. Alright, let's try it one more time and we'll do the fire thing. Once I figure out how to use all these menus. Alright, get rid of those. Get rid of that. Yeah, and then there's these things that I've never used before. Stamina recovery, physical attack. I feel like I should. Put that on, put that on. Oh, it's a one at a time thing, friends. Alright. So then we go like kapop. And then we go like kerpow. And then I'm like, let's do this again, jerk. No. Stop doing that. It's rude. Fire. Okay. I didn't realize that was a continuous storm. I like the part where we both buffed our swords, though. Phrasing. All right. I'm good. I don't want to grind that out. Don't feel like fighting. Feel more like exploring. Bong. It felt like 5 seconds. Yeah, it seems like they do all right. Man. And it's like something I should be using more. But I'm just not. And it might be just conditioning from the other Dark Souls games where it's just like, man, it lasts for like 4 swings, then it's gone. So you just put some more on. Is this another church? Because that'd be hype. Hey guys, you ain't got no heads. What's that about? Friendlies? No, not friendly. ain't got no heads. Fourth church. Get T-posed. Very good. These are good. These are what I was looking for. Increase the amount of HP and FP you get back from your flasks, which is good stuff, because before they weren't doing like anything. What do I have marked out there? Oh, it's way out there. I guess we'll just start walking around. Was this game, was there any talk of like there being DLC and stuff planned for it? I know it just came out, but I'm just curious. Anyone knows? We're there for like 3 or 2? Bong. I don't remember. I feel like there wasn't. Bong. So does that thing just like step on you? 3 had 2 DLCs? Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I remember them having them now. I just had to think about it for a moment. I remember wanting to play the Dark Souls or Dark Souls 2 and Poison. But it had been so long since I had played it, so I was like, oh, I might as well just start a new character and do a new run. And by the time I got to the point where I could like do the DLC, I was like, I'm good. I don't want to play anymore. Hey, guy.
Well, it's been an age since I've seen a customer. How can I help here at the end of the earth?
What do you got? Oh, this is supposed to be something that people have said on Twitter that you need. These are supposed to be rare. I don't know what they are. Lost Ashes of War. Oh, used to duplicate. Okay. The Zweihander. Big sword. Be lost on death in place of runes. Okay. Yeah. Great arrows and ballista bolts. I haven't seen anything to use that yet. Thanks, guy.
Have a safe journey.
Okay, so I always go to the map when I want to go here. So where's that lantern? Also, I wanted to read that book. These are maps. Cookbook. Or the house scroll. Yeah, what's this? Give to a learned sorcerer to acquire new sorceries. Got the left one. I don't know about the right one. Anyhow. I forgot what I was looking for. This thing. Walking Mausoleum. And we're in brief. To stop the mausoleum stride, you'll need to clean up around its feet first. Okay. Noted. One on this reminiscence of painting titled Homing Instinct. The painter said have captured the landscape scene during the last moments of those welcomed into death's embrace. Soul of the painter and visages of the last moments can be discovered by visiting the location depicted here. This is like treasure map type thing. Anyhow, about that lantern. Also, let's remove these things. Remove. How do you gotta do this. Remove. Bring back jellyfish. Emits voice that says, please help. Good. How do I... This UI sucks. Grants the blessing of an equipped great rune. I don't have a great rune. So is that lantern just a passive? Yeah, whatever, man. I'm leaving. Think you out it and put it in your pouch. I don't know what that means. Yeah, the belt lantern, yeah. You have to turn it on each time you die. Cool. That seems helpful. Pouch on the right. How do you do that? I was just gonna ask that. How do you put things in your pouch? I've done it before, but I don't know how to do it now. Hold just Y? Okay, so now I'm putting it in my pouch. Okay, I gotcha. I understand. Here it is. Okay, thank you. I never used this. Put that in there. Sure. Whoa. Okay. Ah. Please help. It's pretty good. So does this increase my aggro a la Necrodancer torches? Yeah, so instead of doing this whole deal, I can just throw that on. These walking boys can still sneak up on peeps. Okay. Oh boy. Hey guys. Oh, it's these things. He's like, come on, peace. Crap. I like the craps. Death the crouching. I mean, there's a crap here. Anyhow, let's check that poison area. Well, I've been using the Warhawk Talon, and it's been working really well for me, so we've upgraded it. Remember those birds with the sword feet? It's one of those, essentially. It's got little wings in it. Just got it as a random drop, and I really like the charge attack on it. It's nice. Okay. It works well. You ghost of frog. Do the raiding. What's going on? Welcome. So like, don't want to fight in poison. Ghost raid. Hey, dark matter. How you doing, Ghost of Frog? What were you playing? Let's do the thing. Hey, Catamire. Here's I see. Ghost of a Frog. Oh, Lunky.
Drill? Excuse me? Can you cook that for me?
Shop and Collie. And bees. Oh, that's from Collie. You got lava down there too? No lava, okay. Yeah, it happens sometimes. Sometimes in Lunky you just like don't get out of dwelling for like an hour and it's like, what am I doing here? Oh, it's these guys. The four-armed friends. We've run into them before. Witchbane. Great Dragonfly head, great. Don't need a great dragonfly head. What the General Grievous? Hello there. Outplayed, oh no. What is that? What the faces? Oh. Okay. Ready, fireworks? Murder orb, yeah. Bong. Sure is an orb. Did it like kill all the other things? At you! It did not. They're still here. Very silly. Oh. Should have cleared these guys out first. I didn't realize I'd be fighting a thing, to be honest. That attack is very silly. Oh, they spin to win. I missed. There you are. Yeah, they're pretty neat. I like them. A cuckoo glintstone. Okay. That's new. Alright. Hey, guy. Knock it off. Slap. Nice to see you. Thanks for the follows, everyone. I mean, I should be able to just take this guy out. Bunch of hit and runs. Who cooks for you? I need to play that game again. There's a European bird expansion coming out for that. Way later than I thought it would. There you are. That I want to check out. Head ahead. Get it. Ahead, head. I can use the thing I just bought. Also this. That's terrifying. Please help. Squats! Oh no, a prison. They needed to use please help. Ambush shard. Okay. Hello there. You friendly? Ah, you are frozen there.
It will do no good, I swear it. And yet you persist. You frothing degenerates.
I don't think she's having a good time. Okay.
It will do no good, I swear it.
Okay.
And yet you persist. You frothing degenerates.
I guess, okay. That's a thing. I got it. Wait, you want me to swing a sword, or? I'm alright. Bong. I mean, maybe I should. Alright, what else is going on here? We checked all those things. There's still... That's just ruins, I think, probably. Alright. You gotta clean up around its feet. Bong. I'm gonna ride right under it. It'll be fine. I mean, it's pretty cool. Bong. Oh, he's like extra stompy now. Yeah, it's fair, Dark Matter. I've been not watching Elden Ring streams for the same reason. Which is a bummer, because there's like 80% of the people I watch stream were streaming Elden Ring, so I'm like, well, guess I'm not watching Twitch for a while. Hello. I'm assuming Mausoleum Gauntlets and Greaves. Nice, double. Way better than what I have. Yeah. Yeah. More flammable. Hey, Trex. Yeah, I seem to be... a lot of people have come in and said they haven't seen the sword yet. I must have gotten lucky. Or I kept dying over and over to the birds, so I kept have to use them. But I like it. It's a good sword. their fancy trick. Just wondering what their deal was. Bong. Yeah, I got it from the birds. It's one of their feet. Get iframed. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. A little too cocky. Got him. Alright, I cleaned up around your feet. Assume that's not what it meant. Alright, take it easy, goes a frog. Thanks for the raid. Get them groceries. Very important. Bong. There's like a dude walking around here. Bong. Still don't know what you do with those. Yeah, appreciate it. I'll ask if I want to know something, but yeah, for the most part we're just like actively not using our horse and just walking around. Bong. Yeah. I'm cleaning the feet. Ah, I see. Okay. I'm helping. Getting the barnacles off. Good. Aren't you happy? Just doing a little grooming. Uh-oh, this is a bad place to be. There you are. Oh, run! We were pruning flowers before, and yeah, now we're giving pedicures. Huh? I guess I only needed 2. You're welcome. Nap time. These are steep stairs. This place. Hi, everybody. Ooh, chandelier. Okay. Remembrance duplication menu. With the remembrance duplication menu, you can duplicate remembrances you've previously acquired. What the heck's a remembrance? Okay. Well, that was not as exciting as I had hoped. All right. Resume the bong. Or does that just sit there now? Suppose we could check that out. Oh yes, the tower return. Wait, which way am I going? To the east. Never mind, it's up. feel like we've pretty much explored this area out. Oh, there's a thing there. And I need to go assault that castle nowadays. Treat. Alright, yeah, so you do have to... You want to duplicate a remembrance. Oh no, it's hanging out now. If you got this, Grace. Yeah. Which is kind of fun too. What am I doing now? I want to assault the thing. Which is here. And the big thing's shooting at me. Yeah, it's open world for you, right? Hey, guy.
Trade again.
Do you have anything I wanted? I mean, I don't have any. Bastard Sword was a really good weapon in Dark Souls or Demon Souls, one of them. You know what, I'm just gonna buy that. And see if I can equip 2 of them, because I'm not using the fire thing. You can't. Okay, well, now we know. Good use of runes. Alright, so I think I'm probably gonna need my horse here. This guy is gonna be shooting arrows at me. On a bank left. You'll never see me. Excuse me. Can you hit me from here? Wow, okay. So, that'll respawn if I sleep at a thing, right? Because that's like an ash thing that I could use. What is going on here? I'm gonna stand still for too long. He's gonna snipe me with a big thing. Out of here, squirrels. Just looking around the woods. Bear! Yeah, it already respawned. On off the horse. You stand. Hefty, hefty. I'm doing my crossbow still. I should have bought a bow just to like have it. Poison mist. And sap. Rutu resin. Alright, time to assault. Alright, what's going on here then? It's those guys again, okay. One's a poison bloom. Oh crap. There's a crab here. Prefer not to fight in the poison. You come out of the poison. crab attack. Crab eggs. There is something up there. Why is everyone dead here? Yeah, I kind of figured that was the reason. I mean, that didn't do too much damage, so I feel like we're doing all right. Trapped in poison blooms. I don't know if I'll do it like any invasion stuff, but I do like using poison and stuff like that when I used to do that stuff. Red jellyfish. Charge! Looking good. Oh shit! Point blank. That's a new one. Now where do you stab him? Right here? Okay. Knock it off. God dang arrows. Great arrows. Oh. Those guys aren't terrible. Bats. Siege of Castle Morn, a lone hero fights for his vengeance, only to fall to the land of Lord Godfrey. These sword things are cool. Bats. Roman bats. Alright, I guess we're taking on a gigantic castle. Easy. Where's that castle? Oh, it's just a wall. Have I been up there? I don't think so. No, I crossed the bridge. I did not turn left. Looks like there's a thing down here too. There's so much to do! Which is pretty cool. Corpse. Wonder if that giant comes back. Kinda hoping not. Okay, good. One and done. So this is where the servants rose up and killed everyone. Come on. They make it an extra pit there just to make sure anyone who's doing that thing knows that it's incorrect. What are we doing? Uh-huh. Okay. Oh dear. Being burned at the stake. Augers. Sure. Yo, it's Pojo. Smith and Stone, nice. Welcome, Pojo. To, Zelda. Elden Zelda. If y'all aren't following Pojo, I would recommend it. They, streaming a lot of that there Zelda game. All the Zelda games in chronological order. Playing Skyward Sword right now. And it looks like this. What kind of Zelda game is this?
Oh, that was way off. I should have just tried to let it come back around. That's fine. We'll just take 10 rupees and split half our
That's Skyward
payment.
Sword too?
I think he plays it like it's a victory. I lost 10 rupees. Alright.
Yeah, but you had fun, didn't you? You pay for
Well, where's the
fun.
girl that I was supposed to go help?
So much fun. Get these doggers. Alright, take it easy, Pojo. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, everyone. We're playing Elden Ring for the first time. And we're gonna take on all these fools. 4 hits! Oh, this is a lot. I would like to turn off. There it is. Wow, rude. Run! Oh, well, alright. I just went in a little too hard. I could probably take that out. You died. You have to... Ugh. This is not cool. Having to do this each time is making me want to just go explore elsewhere. We'll summon some wolves to, or jellyfish to help us out, I guess. I suppose you could just do that and it's not so bad. Again! Heck these dogs, man. They got awkward attack patterns. Alright, try this again. Guess there's no quick killing these guys. Nice one, jellyfish. You're doing great. You're getting rocked. Ugh. There we are. See? Just need some help from my friends. Old Fang. I think I'm too late for you. Also, this is like a pile of bodies. Okay, is this a route? Claymore. Strength dex. A bit heavier than what I have. Classic Dark Souls weapon, Demon Souls weapon. Ooh, big thrust. Not bad. This looks busy. Oh, they're chastising our friend here. Oh no! Oh, see you. All right. Oh shoot. Things are happening. It's a fight. Look, my guy. Trying to help you out. Okay. No fighting. Only death. Oh, so when you get 99 of something, it goes to your chest, it looks like, which is fine. Dang. I have a run amok. Steel wire torch. Cool. Is it just like a better torch? It's heavier. Oh, it's got fire breather. Cool. Huh. That's neat. Oh, this has kick. No. Whatever. Anyhow. Maybe if it's you two-hand it. Ladder. So there's like a whole nother way I just didn't go yet. Guy attacking. Lol. Just kind of looking at what's all going on down here. Oh, hi. Can backstab him. Wondering if this is the other way up. I'm gonna search down here. Snake. Yeah, this is the other way, because that guy's there. Okay. Well, we've connected the dots. Do I need to kill this guy? I'm doing it. Looks real sad. So they give you stones, I guess? 'Cause I've seen them in more than one spot. Nice climb. All right. See the ones up top. Shooting arrows at me though, heckin' rude. Oh, sadness. He's got a turtle shield. I almost feel like that's a bit spoilery too. Like, instead of showing their exact weapon, they should show, they're fighting over there. Like, just like its base form or whatever. Oh. How do I get back up? Because, like, I've seen the jellyfish seal, the jellyfish shield, which looks cool, and it's like, oh, well, wish I didn't know that was a thing. I'm going to add 1,000 souls. Yeah. And I guess it's fine, but it's just like at the same time, it's like, I kind of wish I didn't see that. What do these give? 200? I forget. Yeah. Level up. Do we just go vigor for a bit? I'll go vigor for a bit. How do you get back up? You don't. You go down. Shit. I've been debated. I mean, like, I could go all the way around again, but I'll just do this. Maybe this takes me up. Almost jumped. Right in my head. I mean, yeah. Ah. Hey, we like those. I just need to find more places to use them. I know one place, like right where you started, which I should maybe go back after this. Murder. Who is that person? Weird bird, lizard, chimera things. Try fire. Oh, for the, yeah. The thing. The blob. Nope. More blobs. Do I have my, I probably don't. Equipment, quickly. Shit, they're coming. Oh, you can't. So with the other torch, I could, like, attack. But I don't want to use all my mana on these things. Or it doesn't really matter, because I don't use mana for anything else. Go turtleneck. It's a tarp.
It's a trap!
Anyhow. There you go. I'm just gonna, like, walk past you and not care. Oh, shit, big boy. No way, I rolled. Big That's a big blade on the table. Who's up here? Treasure. Twin blade talisman. Another thing I don't have, but it's like here. Where do we find those? Here we are. Enhanced final hit of chain attacks. Oh, cool. Now I just got fire resist. Okay. I guess we jump on the roof. Sure enough, we roof jumpers. Jellyfish. Tree. Well done. Tree. Didn't expect jumping. Good. Platforming in Dark Souls games is always a good time. Or in From games, I guess I should say. Ambush. I see. Hit something. Oh shit. Guess I'll die. I figured I should have killed the rats first too, instead of that guy. Well, we can run to there now, because cleared out the rest of it. Or I could go this way. Assume this just leads you into this cell, yeah. It's like another way down. Yeah. Getting back to where you were is not terrible, especially if you don't have to, you know, deal with any of this stuff. Alright. This is a spot where you could like launch. Oh shit. Yeah, I kind of figured that he wouldn't attack, or that thing wouldn't attack. Yo, whip! Big fan of the whip. At least I was in Dark Souls 2, back in the day, when I used to raid people. It's Dex item. Hang on. I'll play with this. Also I could probably do this thing, huh? Be Splunky now. Strike, kick. It doesn't deal bleed damage. There must be a bleed damage one. Heh. Oh, that doesn't cost MP. Neat. I like it. I will not be using it. We gonna die. Yep. Oh, hey. Might as well. It's just the rats. Jellyfish. Ooh, boss. Ladder on the right. Oh, sleep. He did the big turnaround. Throwing daggers. Trying to tell me something. The jelly. Friend. Yeah, don't piss off the jellies. They're just hanging out. Crabs. We will piss off the crabs. Where's the biggin? There's the biggin. Come here, boy. crab eggs. What's up, Blue Heart? Little crab hole. Fire arrow. Crap. There's like a boss here, huh? Guess I'll go check that out. And shoot him from here. They're Elden Metroids, yeah. Okay, time to die. Misbegotten. Yeah, get him. Hi, friend. Yeah, go for the jelly. Was this like the leader boy? Oh. He's a goddamn jelly. Okay. Couldn't see where I was or what I was doing. You know, typical Dark Souls boss. From Software boss, forgive me. Where the heck am I? Here? I wonder if, like I go to the other route. If there's like someone I can summon here, that would help. What's this way? Like a summon NPC? Ah. Seeing if they were like protecting something. Again. Try summoning. Time for rolling. Forget what I even have on that drink. I think it's stamina up. And then the free hit. You're doing great, jellyfish. That was like all my stamina. Okay. Thank you. Jellyfish, help! No way, I heckin' rolled that. Alright. Alright, let's go the other way. Then we'll decide if I want to grind that fight out. I have to go all the way back, don't I? I think. Yeah, because this goes down. Unless I can, like, call the horse here, yeah. I wonder how effectively I can just run through here. Don't feel like fighting all these things again. Send it back down for when we die. Alright, just passing through. Don't mind me. Oh, that guy respawned. Oh, excuse me. We'll do a bit of fighting up here. More than likely, yeah. Figured you'd come upstairs. But Kirby. When's Kirby come out? 25th, gotcha. Yeah, March is a busy month, turns out. Ugh. Out of stamina. I have a feather in my arm. Like I didn't want to fall off the edge. Maybe I did. I don't know. The flying dudes, yeah. But I have a flying sword, so you know. Okay, this is the other side of the thing. A sword taken from a flying enemy to fight flying enemies. Oh, ladder. Could have taken the ladder. Yeah, that Final Fantasy looks cool. I was watching Slackaholics play it the other day. Yeah, please. See you. Sometimes, like, the shield just doesn't work. It's like, nah. Get ganged up on. Now wait. Not like to fight 3 at a time. You know? Ladder strats. I was gonna say, the moment I look over it, then they'll come. What? Okay, I'm annoyed. We can slap him out the sky, though. There go all my potions. How'd he get down there? He's fighting dogs, though. Wonder if he got pushed off. Is this, the guy? Are you the guy?
There's a face I've not seen before. I'm Edgar, warden of this castle, as ordained by Lord Godric himself. But you can see how things have turned out. The menials have all rebelled. They gave me good service, or so I thought. But it seems it was all an act. Foul creatures, as it said, and true enough, they're foul inside and out. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but whatever you come here to do, I'm afraid Castle Morn won't hold much longer. Take this, by way of apology.
Thanks.
I see. From Arena. Thank you. I'm in your debt, but I can't leave yet. Even if the castle should fall, as commander, I must remain to ensure the treasured sword of Morn does not fall into the wrong hands. If you see Arena, do tell her that her father will come for her once he's fulfilled his duty.
Batch quests. Heck your fire. So I guess we fight the boss then. If that's all that was this way. If can't wait to die over and over and over and over. Suppose I could just teleport there, huh? Time for rolling. Boost stamina. Enhance charge attacks for a time. Let's do that. Small HP regen. Yay! No jellyfish. Let's try the wolves. I wish I could level these up. Excuse me. Can you not summon in this? Or what are these? Okay. Like, I forget how summons work in this game. Because I haven't been using them. Like, I have to use one of these things. Reveals co-op and hostile summoning signs. Nobody. I'm also playing with like passwords, so I don't know if that like affects something. Or you just can't summon here. This is like, no, you gotta do it on your own. Playing with those summoning signs. So I don't know. Delete. Here we are. Oh, Edgar's here now. Okay. So that's just our boy that we just talked to up there. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, wonder if there's a guy up there. He'll come help us. Okay, that'll help a little bit, I guess. Here we go. Summon the wolves. Oh, I can only do one at a time. That's right. Get him, yeah. You're doing great. Edgar, you just got wrecked. Ow. Just needed my boy Edgar here. Crafted blade greatsword. Achievement for that too. See, that's why I want to level up my other summons, just so they're not just dying in 2 hits. You know? Not very close for that. Okay. This is a strength weapon. Colossal sword. Oath of Vengeance. Oh dear. So do I have to talk to him again and be like, hey, we did it. You and me. First try. Everyone's fun messages out here. Wicked sort. The chaos. Yeah, I do like oceans. Ocean waves are nice. Alright, what's the quickest way back to this fool? I gotta do this, and go all the way around again. I think so. Well, we've explored the area, so that's good. Felt like I got everything. I wonder if there's like a ladder over there I could have kicked down. Like right there. Excuse me. No, I'm gonna fight you down here. Iron Cleaver. Axe. Strength and Dex. Certainly axing. Ooh, that's a fun little charge. Oops. Gotta do all the move sets. Nope. Dang. Does that just keep going? Yeah, you just keep doing that. That's pretty cool. I wonder if all axes do that, or if that's specific to that weapon. Don't want to fall off the edge. Old Fang. All right. I'm just gonna run through. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. You're all doing great. You're all doing great.
I'm in your debt for keeping the sword from those fallen creatures. I'm no longer bound by duty. Once I've rescued Irina, I will spend my remaining days with her. Thanks to you, I will be reunited with Irina and devote my remaining days to her. Irina has a gentle nature, though. I only hope it remains intact.
So, I was spoiled
Thanks to you
on the end of this quest line, but it's, you know. She was down in here? What is this? Impaler's Catacombs. She was like in this canyon. Yeah. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Oh no. She has been cleaved.
Irina, how could this be? My daughter deserved better. The fault lies with me. I chose duty over my daughter's safety. And that is how fate has answered. I'll find them. The foul wretches responsible for this. I'll hunt them down and exterminate every last one of them. Rest assured, Irina, it will be done.
Uh-huh.
I'll find them.
Find them. Alright, so I feel like we cleared out a lot of this. I wonder why this is still like pointing to that. Is it just part of the map, I guess, maybe? I do want to check here, and then there's a cave down there. There's still stuff to do around here. So take a left at the bridge. Do I need to fight this thing? Can I just go left? See you. Can I even go left at the bridge? Why did it look like I could on the map? Okay, so maybe I gotta go down here first. Yes, I do, because it happens all the time. Like, I'm sure it made sense to someone. And then they're the ones who like tested it, so are like, oh yeah, I did the thing, you hit B instead of select again or whatever. It makes sense, because I did it. Or something, I don't know. Still don't know what to do with these slumbering eggs, but I got them. Ooh. What's this? This is... it sends a thing you follow, and then it's like an elevator to the weird underworld area. Right. Find out, I guess. Where are we going, my guy? Where do you think he's taking us? He's just looking at the map, just trying to figure it out. Take us right off the edge. I mean, yeah. Graceful. Something died. Things are dying. Am I being followed? Ah, very good. Behold. Earth Boar Cave. Look, a treasure. A weird looking treasure. I even read it. Debated. The belly flop. Nice stone hack. Yep. A lot of deaths around here, it seems. Yeah, I think the highlight of this game so far for me has been these little side caves. I think they're fun. That's probably warning me from going in that way. Cave moss. So I haven't been like turning those on. I just keep walking past them. Or is that like a thing I have to do? I don't even know. Is there even anything in here? It's gonna be like nothing. Yeah. I mean, that helps against, what, like poison or something? It's funny. Because now I can summon like wolves. Maybe I should be turning those on. Anyhow. Yo, they're probably as surprised as I was. Them rats. like those. I like those. Yo, it's Tallywinkle. Welcome, everybody. Were you doing, one of your... What is... TTRP? Did I get the acronym right? How you doing, Tally? We explored a national park in our solo TTRPG. TTRPG. Okay. I know it's TT something. That sounds fun. What? Oh, I did the wrong thing.
Also, anyone who is like...
Oh, Condor.
Oh my god, the...
Oh, yeah.
The teleport strats.
Yeah, Oker's teleport was cool.
Look at that. That was hype. That was hype.
Mana null.
Explain what.
That's cool. I know that exploring state parks is fun. I can't remember last time I went to a national park. Been to a few, but it's been a minute. We're exploring in Elden Ring. Oh shit, I guess I fell. We just cleared out a main castle area. Bugs. And now we're clearing out a little side cave area. And I think I'm about to fight a large rat. But I have my trusty wolves to help us here. Hang on. I want this. It's actually a bear. Okay. Great. And I can't bring my wolves. Rune bear. Yeah, I can bring my wolves. I can bear! Okay, that was all my stamina. Do you have stuff? There's stuff. Trina's lily, butterflies, okay. Bear! I am not strong enough to kill this thing. Maybe. Dang it. I'll be fine. We did it! Spelldrake Talisman. So actually killing those bears is doing things. Good job, Wolf. Where did you go? Because I saw one of those bears out in the wild. But I ran away from it. But if they drop stuff like that, it seems good. Behold. Neat. What's it do? Boosts magical damage negation. Okay. I mean, it's something. I'm not gonna use it, but it's something. We did it. Wolves help. Nice little distraction. The bears, attack patterns were pretty readable too, I feel like. Can I level up? Sure can. Bigger. It's gonna say it'd be about time to level up. They were barely a problem. Uh-huh. I should play some more King's Quest. Look at this sneaky boy. Sneaky boy. I am the sneaky boy. You don't see me. Actually doesn't see me. Lol. Yeah, it's very funny. Good writing. It was all a trap. And the animation's funny and the characters are funny. It's been pretty good. But I felt like exploring tonight, and that's what we're doing. In the Elden Rings. Is there anything else down here? I feel like I should walk back up. Liarhead. Haha. Thanks for warning me, good Samaritan. I almost find that more annoying than just the messages. Alright, runes over here. Nope. A patrol. Just passing through, friends. This is a church. That'd be hype. Oh, hello. Demi-human forest ruins. Okay. Hey, friends. Quiet. Ooh, that was a deeper voice. Mushroom. Treasure chest ahead there for first off jumping. We platforming. Love a good platform. You did it. First off, stay calm. Is this like a whole thing? You stay calm. I mean, it's not like it's too difficult. Just keep going this way. If this leads to something, I'll be impressed. I'm gonna fall though. Why is it always whole? It's because it's an archway. I feel like this leads to nothing. And I've been bamboozled by the writings. Up in the tree. They would never lie. Neat. Anyhow. I mean, it'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Just a little, you know, walk around the ruins, see if you can get to this thing. Anyhow, there were stairs over here too. Or do I have to jump to get into there? Is that what's happening? Okay. Okay. Didn't want to do that, but sure. God dang it, I drank another one. I'm just trying to dismount. Alright, anyhow. What's down here? Squats! This feels like a trap. It's not. Shield of the guilty. Oh. Small shield. Causes blood loss buildup. Oh, it's one of them attack shields. Shield bash. So you'd go like, yeah, and it would increase blood loss. Okay. I can be let back out? Lame. Yeah, there is. Okay. Alright, so there's a thing here. Try horseback battle. Beware of crowd. Otherwise, seek weak foe. Yom TicTac foe. Okay. I will try horse battle. Why not? Let's go! Yep, love getting stuck on stuff. Is there only a few ways in? Yeah. Oh, he's making more ways in. Got your leaf! He's not like a named enemy. Oh shit. Ow. Okay, cool shotgun. Seats. Ow, ow. Just trying to see if he was summoning more people or what. See ya! He's in, and he's out. Human Queen Staff and Crystal Burst. That was pretty cool. I liked the suggestion of the horse combat. That made it fun. I'm assuming that's a wand. Yeah, staff. Which I am not using. Because we are just a melee dex build. Which is like the worst thing. Oops, attack, please. Oh, that was them disappearing. I was like, I thought I heard the thing coming down. Oh. Hey, dragon. Yep, we're a little bit anyway. There's just so much to explore. Faith not crystal tier. Okay. We did clear out the castle. Beat the boss. And now we're just kind of exploring the rest of this area. Do you want to go that way? I'm actually going to beacon it. Okay. I think on Tuesday, I might be wrong, but I think Tunic comes out. What do you? God dang bat. And we'll be checking that out. We played the demo way back when, and it seemed really cool. Ambush. Don't know if that took me to where I wanted to be, but this is where I am. It in fact did not. Can I just go back down? This took me to the other side of the bridge, is what happened. What's that? Vavom. Suppose I can jump down here. Oh, birdie. Birdie. Birdie! Ow. Ah. Is it guarded by all the flowers? Probably just run through this, huh? Nice ghost frog. Oh, they're gonna do their fancy artillery attack, which is actually pretty cool. Yeah, see ya. Ain't dealing with that. Little bats! Ow! Birds everywhere down here. Oh. Birdie. Yeah, slumbering eggs. I'm gonna see what they are. What the heck are slumbering eggs? Found by hunting owls. Used for crafting items. Okay, yeah. There must be like a place you go that just has cookbooks on how to make stuff, because like I don't know how to make really anything. I feel like elevator here. I mean, I guess maybe I can make a lot. I just don't make anything. Feed tort to restore HP. Sleep pot. Fetid pot. Holy water pot. Throw at enemies to inflict holy damage. Boost stamina recovery, which could be good. I just like don't do any of these things. Where do I get string? String needs to be used for a lot of these. Anyhow. Morn tunnel. Oh, good. Behold. I'm gonna take the elevator. Okay. Yeah, because I was hoping for one of these first. Activate that. Like, am I supposed to be doing that? I've just been running past them, like I was saying. Alright, I need, like, some cooler armor. This armor sucks. The chest piece, anyway. Okay. Great. Everyone's dead here. Why are we all dead? What happened? You went out there, you rolled, and then you died? Okay. Maybe they're trying to do the next jump here or something. I don't know why everyone's dying there. Sure, I'll find out. Maybe I won't. There's like a ledge over there. I'm not gonna worry about it. Is there a lever to bring it back? Smithing stone's good though. You like those. Is this one I came down? Whatever, I don't care at this point. Alright, what's going on in here? We mining. More of these friends. Oh, turned around. I was wondering if you jump over. Ah! Still alive. Ugh. You remember the jump button? You don't. Oh, there's like stuff there. Grab it. You have armament. All the more. Try beating to a pulp. Okay. Fire ahead. Sorry, my guy. Okay. Uh-huh. Very good. Just me remembering the controls. Do take them all on at once. Murder. These boys are just working. Out here taking all their smithing stones. I wonder if you can like just reset this area and spawn those things. Probably not. This is their break room. Yeah. Guys are beefy. Nice. Owie. Pickaxe. Some flesh. He's got some fancy jewels. Large glintstone. Dead end. Hey, boys. I hate the lock-on camera in this game. It's so bad. Like, it's fine for like a 1v1, but when there's more than one thing, or if there's thing 30 feet behind it, they'll just lock onto that instead. You really have to play the game with like being comfortable not locking on enemies. It's quite the mind. Okay. Yeah, it's been bad in all of them. Yeah, that's for true. I feel like I'm gonna die here. Oh, that was the one from up top, Bull. Ah, they always get a free hit out of that, it feels like. Don't know what to do with those yet, but I got a few of them. Dang, that poise though. Boss ahead. You get to fight a boss yet too? Great. Sorry, my guy. I meant to roll back there. It got Locked in the animation. The lock-on just seems extra bad in this one. Soft cotton. Ooh, it's new. Well, guess we'll go fight a boss. I saw the burning barrel there. Is this a trap? No. Hey, Flannel. We're doing alright tonight. We've been progressing quite a bit. We've almost cleared out a whole, like, area. This is probably the last spot I wanted to check out. And it's actually bigger than I thought it would be, which is kind of a reoccurring thing in this game. Yeah, you can't win in open world games, that's also a good point. Yeah, we've pretty much done this whole South Island. At least it feels like I've done it. I'm sure there's like little areas I haven't hit. Oh yeah. I'm trying to remember if I've gone up here. I don't think so. Oh god. Oh, you can just bring up a list? Okay. Who knew? Alright, time to die. That's what she say? What she say? Alright, what the heck? Have some wolves. Scaly misbegotten. Bark bark. Oh, the bite. Rusted anchor. Pirates are cool. This is quite the horde. Weak foe. It has all the treasure. Yeah, me too. Now you know where to get it. I'm assuming it's like a club. It's a great axe. Of course. It's a lot of strength. Barbaric roar. That's the where you just get like super poised, right? Uh-huh. I mean, like, smash, smash, smash. This just feels like a silly weapon. Doesn't, what's the, yeah, and then your poise is like raised for a few seconds. Take me back. How was your weekend, Flannel? How are the cats doing? While in combat, you're unable to craft items. Who knew? Ugh, I gotta go down to... It's fine. There's a lot of Horizon. Nice. Jealous. Horizon looks like a lot of fun. Assuming I didn't get... Oh, I did get enough. Wow, look at me. More decks? I don't know. I don't really have a plan of leveling. I should, like, level up up some of these things just to get like the bare minimum. Oh, really? That's cool. It would be a fun sound to hear. Bats. Alright, so I want to get up to here. And then I think I'll be pretty much cleared out of this area. Oh, sunbeam. Please help. Alright. I was gonna say there should be a updraft right here. Ha-boing. They're pretty cool, updrafts. Lightly fighting. Is he playing Elden Ring on it? Two open world games. Yeah. Can you not look on the map while you're on the thing? Not entirely sure how to get up here. It looks like here, but I can't get to there. Do I have to go all the way around? Where are you? Let's just teleport. That's cool. I imagine both of them, or each game, is equally as fun to spectate. Ugh, God, controls. Why? There you go. This is where I fought the Horse Lord and beat him, but then died because I didn't know he summoned another horse. I think I could have beat him first try too, but the knowledge. More death loops, yeah. I imagine Horizon has a much better story, fleshed out story. There's probably a lot of talking in that game. Alright, what's going on here? Yellow ember. Rats! A trap! Fire rats! Ah. Rat. No door. No door. I hear more rats. Through half-dead NPCs, yeah. Yep. We're fighting rats up here. Eye of Yellow. Okay. Are they both fun? So are these Eye of Yellows? Yellow? Sure there's some crafting thing for it. Yeah, I know. I was being pedantic. Let's do about the rat! Ooh, a fire. Uh-oh. Ominous. Hey there, guy. Hey, there's just like yellow embers lying around. I don't even know what a yellow ember does. Hey, there's my waypoint. Hey, sticks. That it do. It's definitely oh, Hi. Oh, neat. It's definitely got that open world thing down that usually doesn't click too much with me, but this one seems pretty good. I don't know how to explain it, but like Breath of the Wild's open world didn't do it for me. But like Horizon Zero Dawn's did. This one's working. I can summon things here. They're gonna shoot fire at me. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, hello. I was like, where's the back of you? Alright, take it easy, Flannel. Yeah, I gotta start thinking about that too. Oh, it's a church! But it's infested. This would be a good little hallway for using a spear. Rats! Big rat. Flame of Frenzy. See, and like, I don't use any magic stuff, and I really should, because like, there's a lot of cool magic stuff. No touching. I was inside the rat. And dart. I'm asleep. First off, legs. T-pose. Hey, we like those. So it was a win coming up here. Those make our potions heal us for more. Already a win. I don't even know what's around here. Healing Village. Going around the outside. Flame Crest, wooden shield. That seems fun. Oh, it's a medium. It does more defense against lightning and holy. Totally legally. I would like to watch it. It seems like a good one. But ain't going to a theater. I mean, I suppose I could, but it's boring going by yourself. What's going on, Omni? Those are quite the animated emotes. Feel like I'm just being salty. I got put in Twitch jail for like 2 months excuse me, for uploading a letter or like a word, which is against TOS. But I've seen so many other people just like have the same thing. And it's like, all right. Okay, this was easier to clear out than I thought it'd be. No, it was the letter T. With like a background and, you know, stylized and stuff. They're like, nope. That's too close to a letter. Can't have that. Nope, nope, nope. What am I looking at here? Oh, item. No, I want inventory. The Eye of Yulong. What does it do? Ah, this is Frenzy, which is another thing that I am not aware of, but is a thing. Alright, we did it. Nice church up there, too. And then we got the bell thing, and I don't know what it's about. It's like, you can come here to repurpose this thing, and I'm like, I don't know what that is. So that was awkward. Yeah, used to spell it, yeah, exactly. But like, I've seen it everywhere. And then just like straight up, you know, emotes of just like words that probably would get auto-modded anyway. And it's just like, all right. It's like a pick and choose thing, it feels like. Fireball.
May the Golden Order shine through you.
Like, throwing fireballs would be cool. I should learn how to throw fireballs. I don't know. I came here.
I am pleased to see you again.
No, I'll
Would
stay
you like
blind.
me to hold
Thanks,
you
Orange Dart, though.
once more?
I need a hug.
Now, come closer.
It's hugging time.
You are so very warm.
Where did I use that? I used it in a Talk in Secret.
I was known as a deathbed companion.
Ugh.
Where I come from, after I received the warmth and lively vigor from a number of champions, I lay with the remains of an exalted noble.
Oh.
To grant him another chance at life. To do so is the purpose of my being.
Okay.
But before I could bear the noble into new life, I was awakened by the guidance of grace and chased from my birthplace. Pray, be kind. Despite all that, I still wish to be a deathbed companion. So please, let me hold you like this, as often as it takes. Then good day to you, my dear.
Okay. Sure. No more hugs. I'm leaving.
Well, I took you no matter lay out your arm.
Lay out jumps. Could go to level 6. But like, do I want to? Like, what's the point? If I find something else I like, I don't know. It always feels weird leveling stuff up in this game. Plus, like, or like in all Souls games, On your first playthrough, anyway. Like on your second playthrough, you kind of have an idea of what you want. So I guess on the first playthrough, I should, what the fuck? Just focus on like surviving things. What's up, Wandering? How is your Elden Ringing been going? I'd like to jump on that table. Okay, guess not. What I wanted to do is head back to the beginning, which was here, and do a thing. Yeah. This thing. Use a sword. Stone sword. What's in here? Maybe I don't want to be in here. This is just poison. Yeah, good. Okay, I guess I'll be poisoned. I'll explore a little bit. Hello. Suppose I could have ran through there and not gotten poisoned. Okay, so this is like a whole thing, huh? Okay. Like what even? Ooh, nice. I imagine I need to run to somewhere. I'm just gonna die running through here. Here we go. And there's... Okay, there's like ways to go. Jesus. Are you? Oh, hi. It's like friendly? Not friendly. For you. Send them. Duck. Okay, I didn't realize those are gonna be like a whole area. I thought it was just gonna be like a treasure room. Like the other stone shard things. Is there like another one? Or does this thing just like turn the corner and like, lol? Yep. Should have known. Yep, we already did it. Alright. Fun. Okay, we'll come back to that. Can I fight the thing? I wanna try fighting the thing. The, like, crab enemy guy. That kills you in the beginning. Tree Man? I don't know. Is that his name? I don't know anything. Was this? This did not take me where I thought it was. Where's the, what is this? That was like over here, wasn't it? Okay, never mind. I thought I knew where I was going, but turns out I don't. I'll fight this guy then. Come at me, horse boy. You look easy. Uh-huh. Nice. Oh, tree sentinel. Okay. Wolves, help! Ah! Good job, wolves. Oh, it's a big slam. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. I didn't seem terrible. We could probably grind that out. We got him to half health. That's the... Everyone who played the demo. That was like the demo boss or something. We could probably do that. I felt strong enough. Alright. I gotta call it there for tonight, though. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Turns out this game is pretty fun. We'll be back tomorrow morning at our normal time. And we'll probably play, you know, a round of Risk Rain 2 or Spelunky 2. I've been kind of having the Spelunky itch. And then, we'll continue King's Quest. Chapter 2. Which should be a lot of fun. If you're new to the channel, my name is TicTac. We do stream every day. It's usually not at this hour, but gotta find time to play Elden Ring. Be sure to hit the follow button if you haven't already. There's Discord option. Here's a bunch of socials. You can join there. Would appreciate it. Grudge Doors this weekend. So maybe we'll do some Grudge Door or this week. We'll do some Grudge Door commentary and or rando racing. Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm gonna send you somewhere else. Yeah, everyone's playing Elden Ring, and I don't want to be spoiled. Thanks, you guys, over to Dale. They're playing Death Road to Canada, which is a game that I wanted to play, but it just kind of passed me by. Go check them out, and I'll see you all tomorrow.